made pretty clear in her Florence speech that we will leave the single market, we will leave the customs union, there will be no role for the European Court of Justice. Has she not already ruled out the post-Brexit future that you're hoping for?
Well, she first declared that in the Lancaster House speech, which was the first time anybody had interpreted, first time anybody in authority had interpreted the referendum result to mean that. And it does give rise to a lot of problems. What they've now got to address is the problems that arise. As I said, it started with last week. We suddenly faced Ireland, which nobody had mentioned, which is an insult to the people of Northern Ireland and the Republic, really. And we agreed then must keep the border open with regulatory convergence on both sides. It applies to Dover, it applies to Folkestone. We won't get the planning permission for the lorry parks we would need if we rush on and just abandon the single market in March 2019. You've got Gibraltar coming. Let's not go into Gibraltar. That will make the Irish problems look like a picnic. And you'll also have a lot of British businesses, multinational businesses, wondering where on earth Britain is going unless we now interpret the policy. I prefer the policy of the Florence speech. Move on from the Florence speech, which is a big move forward. Move on from the fact that we finally settled these three quite simple issues that had to be settled about our withdrawal. That could have been done months ago had it not been for the troubles inside the cabinet.
With the vote
and
last
we need to get on to a sensible economic future worked out by people who are prepared to read the brief and know something about trade, investment and business in the modern globalised economy.